Good morning, 8:15 a.m., April 8th, 2022. It's Friday on the East Coast of the United States. So I still had one Caramelito pod left from the older pods that I had gotten. This one is no longer produced. And I was rooting around in my drawer of just random pods, and look, I found a caramel creme brulee. And when I had reviewed the Caramelito, I said that my understanding was that the closest thing to it, the new way of producing a caramel, was this caramel creme brulee. So I thought, well, hey, let me compare the two this morning. So I went ahead and washed up 2 see-through cups. Okay, so the Caramelito is going to be the one with this clear spoon, okay? And the caramel creme brulee is going to be this one with the metal spoon. Alrighty, let me get the water heating up. And I have got some 50-calorie Simply almond milk in here. I'll wait until after I taste these to get that frothed up, because both of these are recommended to have with milk. The Caramelito is billed as having caramel and fruity notes, and the caramel creme brulee is supposed to have hints of caramel, coconut, and vanilla. We'll see. My main concern is that caramel flavor there. And I remember when I tried the Caramelito, it was so good. You know what? I've got some caramel skinny syrup here. I just kind of keep that handy. Okay, so first I'll go ahead and I will brew the Caramelito. I'm brewing this as an espresso, 1.35 ounces. And that is how it's made to be drunk. Okay, there we go. Let that finish dripping. Okay. And now, should I run more water through it to clean it out? Nah. Caramel creme brulee. Because I would hope that it's more than just a few drips mixed together, that if there's a difference, it would make a difference. Okay. And actually, I have read comments online where there were people who said, oh, you know, I'm so glad that they got rid of the Caramelito, or oh, I wish they would bring it back. It's so much better than the caramel creme brulee. So it's a good thing I put different spoons in, because you couldn't really tell the difference, could you, just by looking at them. Okay, I'm gonna try the Caramelito first. And I think that the Caramelito is supposed to have 68 milligrams of caffeine, the caramel creme brulee 62, pretty close. And of course, being, you know, from a plant, it could vary. Similar, I don't know. Oh, let me get that milk going. I'm just not really, I don't know if I would detect the difference. I'm gonna keep the spoons in here so I don't mix them up. Okay. Okay, the caramel creme brulee, to me, it strikes me as not as powerful as the caramel, but I think putting the milk in is going to make a difference. Okay, so this milk should be done in just a few seconds here. And okay, am I going to remember which is which? You know what? Let me put out a whole paper towel here. Okay, so here's the Caramelito. Here's the caramel creme brulee. And if you have one of these original machines, keep in mind that you need to, here, let me show you. There's some dripping. Excuse me. There's some dripping that comes out, and you need to empty out. There we go. You need to empty out that little thing every once in a while. I didn't realize that, and then one day I had coffee all over the counter. All righty. Let's see, I'll pour a little in, and I'll pour a little in here. Bring them up to about the same height. Did I do that? A little more. Okay, and before I put any froth in, I'm going to stir up this part of the milk and give these a taste, and we'll see. And these are around an intensity of 6. They're different, okay? These are definitely different. Need a little more froth here. Let's do that. Okay. Okay, so there's the two of them together. Now, let me kind of fold in that froth. Okay, give this Caramelito a try. And good morning. I can't see all the names. Let's see. Kathy, Kevin, Beth, Keitsa. I can't read all of them. That's okay. I have a feeling I'm going to need to add in a little caramel syrup. You know, whenever I read the name of a coffee, if it's something like caramel something, I'm expecting this big burst of flavor, like the main ingredient is caramel, or syrup or something. And I need to, I don't know, I guess that's human nature, isn't it? The caramel creme brulee is definitely a weaker kind of flavor. And you know, I like a stronger kind of flavor. But let me put just a little bit of caramel syrup. You know, it's okay sometimes. Well, it's okay anytime to add some flavoring to your coffee. But sometimes a little bit of flavoring helps things along. Okay, I'm going to taste the caramel creme brulee first now. And let's see. Even that little tiny bit of caramel syrup makes a real big difference. Okay, try this one. This is the Caramelito. Okay. Alrighty, one more taste. Okay, this is my assessment. Okay, let's show you these two. Okay, so Caramelito, caramel creme brulee. Okay, So I said that the Caramelito had a stronger, more powerful coffee flavor to it. Of course, this is no longer being produced. What is being produced is the caramel creme brulee. Okay? Now, what's happened is when I put the tiny bit of, here we go, of this stuff, Caramel Skinny Syrup by Jordan Skinny Syrups. Okay, what happened is the flavor really blended with this Caramelito, and it tastes like a nice caramelly coffee. But with this one, with the caramel creme brulee, it's too weak to be able to blend with that flavor. Okay, now you may be wondering, what does she mean by that? Kind of wondering myself. Let me taste it again and see if I can express what I mean. Caramel creme brulee. All right, this is what I can say. The caramel creme brulee, to me, is still a little bit on the weak side, and it tastes like somebody tried to flavor it, okay? And of course, it's a barista blend, and they do actually have caramel flavor in there. Of course, there's also caramel flavor in this Caramelito, but somehow or another, because the coffee itself is stronger, it's almost like this caramel skinny syrup has just melded together with the flavor of the Caramelito coffee, and it doesn't taste like flavored coffee. It tastes like coffee with sort of caramel overtones or undertones or tones. Okay, notes. Maybe that's where they get notes from. Anyhow, oh, I see we got some more people. I can read names now. Patty, Shannon, Karen, good morning, everybody. So I've just been comparing Caramelito with caramel creme brulee, and yeah, I kind of wish they'd bring back the Caramelito. I like it better. But what I am suspecting is that those of you who, even though these are probably both about an intensity of 6, those of you who prefer a less intense coffee, I bet you like the caramel creme brulee better. Those of you who like a more intense coffee, I think you might like the Caramelito better. So let me know, if you have tried both of these, what you think. I like the caramel creme brulee just fine as a mild kind of coffee until I just compared them. Oh my gosh, and now, well, that was my last capsule of Caramelito. They don't produce it anymore, so you know what? It's okay. I'll go back to liking the caramel creme brulee. I mean, I can only go with what I've got, right? And what I've got, well, actually, that might have been my last capsule of caramel creme brulee. Well, anyway, it's fun comparing these things and kind of getting more familiar with your own taste buds, hearing about other people's taste buds and how they work. So let me know your thoughts on these, if you have any, and what kind of coffees you like. So I'm going to get going now. The sun is coming up. It's soon going to be rainbow time in here. Let me see, do we have any rainbows coming yet? Let me kind of twirl these. No, the sun's not at a good angle yet. Just giving me a little zebra look here. Okay, well, listen, you have a good day. Oh, did I see a rainbow? Yes, there are some rainbows coming. There it is. See, right up back there? Let me give these prisms another little whirl. Oh. So when I see those rainbows, I know some people may think that this sounds just so syrupy and I don't know. But it makes me think, as the sun comes up, those rainbows are going to get stronger and more colorful. Oh, see that? And things change throughout the day. So even if you started your day off not feeling so great, things can change. And you can change them if you make good decisions.